Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Friends, I will show you the first sample video for CELPIP second section, that is listening to a daily life conversation details. If you want to see all of the CELPIP tutorials, then you can search on YouTube by writing IELTS PTE CELPIP, Online English 24/7, you will find all the other tutorial series here. Listening part is having 6 practice tests, and 1 practice task, as well. Total time allocated with the listening section is 50 minutes. Please keep in mind that passage will be played only once in the actual CELPIP test. Now, let's start with CELPIP second section, that is listening to a daily life conversation details task. In this task you will listen to a small conversation and will have total 5 questions and need to choose the most appropriate option from the options given on the right-hand side of your computer screen. Let's take an example now. Please listen to the audio carefully.
Hey Suzanne, what happened? Why are you so excited?
Yes, I am happy because today, I went to a museum. I really enjoyed going there.
Which museum you went to?
I went to a historical museum. It was a really wonderful experience.
What was special there?
I was really amazed by the way they displayed the historical art and cultural stuff.
It sounds interesting. Tell me more about it.
Yes, it was really interesting. When we entered the museum, we had a wonderful experience. There were big artworks all around the corner, and each artwork was telling a story about our history. There was information regarding each and every artwork.
Information? What sort of information?
Information regarding the history of that particular painting, and who painted it, when it was painted, what was the reason behind the painting, etc.
Wow, that was really good.
And there was one tour guide who helped us to know more about so many things, and I had taken some notes that are important.
Did you take pictures?
No, we are not allowed to take a camera inside the museum.
No problem, I will definitely visit the museum this weekend.
You must. It was a really good experience, and it was also informative. I have learned so many new things about my history, and I get to know what was the way of living in the past.
Do you think that museums are important in our life?
Yes, they are an important part of any country's history. Museum keeps our culture alive, and they help us to peep into our history, and most important, it makes our history alive.
Let's start with our first question. Our first question is:
Question 1.
Why was woman happy?
Now let's check out the available options. The first option is, she went to saw a movie. Second option is, she saw a man after a long time. Third option is, she visited the historical museum. And last, fourth option is, she saw a beautiful painting. According to the audio, our third option is correct, as we can clearly listen that the woman was happy because she visited the historical museum. So accordingly, third option is the correct option. Now, let's move to the second question. Our second question is:
Question 2.
Which museum the woman explore?
Now let's check out the available options. The first option is, she explored a historical museum. Second option is, she explored doll museum. Third option is, she explored the science museum. And last, fourth option is, she explored a religious museum. We can listen very clearly in the audio that woman explored historical museum. So accordingly, our first option is the correct option, that is, she explored a historical museum. Let's see our third question. Our third question is:
Question 3.
What information was there on each artwork?
Now let's check out the available options. The first option is, about their date and year. Second option is, about their venue where it is made. Third option is, about their history, date, venue and why it is made, etc. And last, fourth option is, about the picture. According to our audio, I think our third option is the correct option, because we can listen very clearly that according to the woman each artwork tells its own importance that explains about its history, date, venue and why that artwork is made. So according to this our third option is correct option, that is about their history, date, venue and why it is made etc. Now let's move to our fourth question. Our fourth question is,
Question 4.
Why was the man so excited?
now our available options are, option 1 is, the man was excited to see photographs she took, option 2 is, he was excited to see notes she took there, option 3 is, he was excited to visit the Science Museum, and last option 4 is, he was excited to visit the Historical Museum this weekend. We can listen very clearly in the audio that the man got excited after listening about museum from woman and made plan to visit the museum. So accordingly, fourth option is the correct option, that is he was excited to visit the Historical Museum this weekend. Let's move to our last fifth question. Our fifth question is,
Question 5. How museums are important in our life?
let's check out the available options. Option 1 is, museum makes our culture and history alive. Option 2 is, museum are wonderful from inside. Option 3 is, museum provides history. And last option 4 is, museum makes us happy. According to the audio, our first option is the correct option, because the museum makes culture and history alive. So that's why our first option is the correct option, that is museum makes our culture and history alive. So, friends, I think this tutorial will give you some idea about how to choose the right option in listening to a daily life conversation details task. Please register to experience the real-time based practice platform. Link to join the platform is mentioned in the below description. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel before completing this video. Thanks for spending time with us.